This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that hype button. All right. Sorry, I had a long day. I had to go to the airport and a bunch of stuff. But Julian Newman and Jaden Newman get into a fight after Julian's boxing wing. It's almost like these two are in love, like weird sibling. Like, I heard her say things before, like, I seen him in the shower and could get it. Like, what the hell? Like, these two have a weird relationship. He's always talking about, yo, my sister's sex tape. I've seen it and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she's going to be the next Kim K. And he says, I watch it all the time. Some person said something about him. They call it gooning to it. We all know what that means. And I was like, and he said, so what? I was like, what? What's going on with this family? This is a weird thing. The dad is weird too, bro. The dad is weird. They have a weird family dynamic. She was fighting her brother as if he cheated on her or something after the fight. I mean, siblings fight, but this is weird. I don't know. Well, the Drake does post games out. The song he has with Drake. I'm sorry. Drake posts the song he has with the game. Okay. Drake, Game's album is good. I don't know why people don't like it. Rick Ross's album is good. It's just that Rick Ross's album isn't going to sell. It didn't sell. It sold triple plastique. It's not now Rick Ross. Like, is this the best Game album ever? No, but it's a good Game album. All right. I don't know how much it's going to sell. It's definitely going to sell probably more than I would assume it would sell more than Rick Ross. I mean, just looking at the numbers it's doing. Let's see. Let me see the song with Drake. I'm going to be honest with you. Actually, it's probably going to sell the same as Rick Ross. It's probably going to do like 20K. It's going to do like 15, 20K. I don't think it's going to do much more than that, to be honest. Looking at the numbers, I thought it would do more. But there's too many songs. 24 songs. Why wouldn't you split it? Like, do the bet. Like, I think he has one song with Kanye West. I don't know why he wouldn't, like, why do you have to put out 24 songs? Why not just put 12 songs and, like, trim it down? There's plenty of songs that could be trimmed off. Now, on this album, he has Drake Yo the Ruler, and he has another song with YG. I guess he stayed out of that. I guess, because YG would have looked at it like, yo, why are you friends with Drake Yo the Ruler? That's another reason that he had a problem with Drake. That's why YG, I'm surprised that these gang politics is like, it's weird, bro. I'm going to be honest. But the Game album's cool. Just like Rick Ross album, it's cool. Like, I haven't found a song. I like the Poosh Ice-T album. There's definitely some songs on there I like. People have to be more selective with their songs now. The production on here is great. Rick Ross has good production. Things aren't sticking out like they used to. I can't put my finger on it, you know? I see Pharrell is really doing a lot to help rap now. You're not seeing it. I'm seeing it. Lil Baby gave him a hit record. Quavo gave him a great record. T.I. gave him a great record. Now he's influencing T-Pain to come back. Because you know what? The people who... Listen, the game needs to be saved. Old heads need to come back. We still need Rick Ross making music. Even though he's selling triple plastique, you need him to keep making music. You need Game to... Honestly, even though 50 Cent said he doesn't want to create music, I mean, I could go... he should still drop singles. I don't think 50 Cent should drop an album. Honestly, I don't think any of these guys should be dropping albums. I think they should be dropping singles. Keep the game flowing, at least. You know, you don't have to drop a whole album. You could drop a couple singles a year. We don't need a whole album, to be honest with you. But you gotta show people how it's done, man. Because like these, what happened to Cordae? What happened to this rapper? He was pretty good at one point, right? Cordae. He was doing his thing for a while. I haven't seen Cordae drop anything, man. What's his latest release? He dropped something in 2024. Cordae just dropped off the earth, bro. Anyways, I'm glad Drake posted that. Whack 100 and Whack 100 claim that people be doing more for Drake than he does for them. Bro, Drake gave Game a big song in 2016-17. You know, this is the song where Kendrick hates Game Over. You know, the 100 video where they shot it in Compton, and Kendrick Lamar had a problem with that, right? Because he didn't get the okay from him. Like, he's the big dog. I don't know. But the Game could be shown, like, during that issue where Game was sticking up for, and I think it was a great decision. More people, like Rick Ross, instead of choosing to side with Kendrick and go against Drake, if you had leaned in with Drake, just because you got told no once, you still should have had Drake's back. Because when your back is against the wall and someone shows you love, it goes a long way. Game stood 10 toes down for Drake, and Drake gave him a song. And I think Drake should do an EP with Game, to be honest with you. Drake's needed still to keep... Drake's needed a lot, okay, to keep this thing going right now. I still say Drake and Wayne should make an album. I think it would bring Wayne back, to be honest with you. Like, it would challenge him. I just hope they're able to save it. Akademiks also said you should post him. He's been loyal, you know? Imagine if Khaled had, said, yo, I got Drake's back no matter what. Whatever Drake likes, I like. He could have had an album out right now with Drake in it, but Khaled can't sell records to save his life right now. Isn't that funny? All right, Finesse 2 times says he's fighting to get his daughter back after the mom's passing. Yo, this guy's always in some drama, huh? He's always in some drama. I'll play a little clip from this, but I can't listen to Finesse 2 times whining too much. He's always whining about something. Yo, make some records, bro. You know what? Oh, here it is.
Petition for custody.
Why do I have to petition?
You're not even on a fucking birth certificate. Are you fucking slow?
But I have. You're not getting nothing. And as long as she over there with you, and as long as she over there with.
So his sister has her. The sister wants the disabilities. Oh, it's a disability child? Oof.
As long as you are her sister. Bitch, my baby TV sitting on a tote, bitch. My baby TV on a tote hole. The fuck?
I think it's better the kid doesn't go over there, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Yo, his life is a mess, bro. He's going to jail all the time. Gilly visits the grave of his son, YNG Cheeze. Sends an emotional message. I feel so bad for Gilly for this, man.
Let me just say this. To anybody that lost a child, my heart will always be with you. Always. Understand this. It never get better. So when people say it get better with time, it don't get better. But whenever you need to let that shit out, you let it out. You hear me? You let it out. And then after you let it out, it's chin up and chest out. But to anybody out there that lost a child, my heart go out to you. Because I know what you're going through every day. Every single day. But let that shit out. And as soon as you let it out, it's chin up, chest out. I love y'all. Right.
Yeah, much love to Gilly, man. That's tough. So Akademiks addresses Charlamagne's trying to, go against this whole, Akademiks is a site that aggregates content. Remember he was referring to Inverse Wire and saying, Inverse Wire said that you're the guy that works for you does this and this. It's just like a stupid tactic to try to paint somebody and put some credibility to it. Charlamagne's losing all credibility. He's obviously has an agenda to push, and this is what he does with people now. Whether it's Drake, Akademiks, or whatever, he might as well just go work for Rock Nation. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like Akademiks said, you're just trying to see how stupid people are. It's okay. He says, I'm not even bothered by it anymore. I got all my answers. I really looked up to you. It's disappointing to see you act like this. But he has to understand. People have to understand. Charlamagne just got a huge deal for his podcast network that's attached to iHeartRadio and with Netflix, right? I don't know if he got $200 million straight up. He probably got a portion of that for himself, and the rest is to be reinvested, obviously, into the network. Let's just say he has $50 million out of that. That's a lot of money, bro. Like, that's FU money, to most people, because he doesn't have to work again, He already had money, but this is like extra, And why do you think he got that deal? Look at all those people that got those Netflix deals. They got those deals because a lot of them are through Rock Nation. Okay, a lot of them were like Joe and Jada, all that stuff. They were all through Rock Nation. I'm glad Jadakiss got a check, man. I like Jada. Jadakiss deserves it. Jadakiss has given a lot to music. Certain people I'm happy for doing that, Dr. Dre says AI is only a threat to people who have trouble creating. Yeah, it can listen, AI can help you do what you're doing. It's not going to do everything for you, but it can be a great tool. And that's what it is right now. You can't have it do everything for you because there's a lot of flaws in it still, and there will always be flaws in it, so you always got to double check it. But it is, we all use it for different things. I use it for little things like that really help me, like make things look better than I could make them, like you do a version yourself and then it takes it to another level, or maybe it looks for flaws in something you did, I did a whole solar layout and it found some flaws in it and corrected them, and it really helped me. And it helped me do the math with, voltage and amperage and all this other stuff, All right, so this is Pap, who's posting one of his listeners, how much they love him. You got to find those. He was shocked. He was like, oh, my gosh. I have a fan. This guy, Jaden, is living, or Julian, is living off his sister's name. She's popping right now with this sex tape and everything, and he's really just using her for clout. Like, he's not, it's his sister, but he's really exploiting her for clout. And I think she sees that now, and I think that's why they got into a fight. Quality Control's mom, she speaks out. I don't know if I want to play this, but basically, as any mother would be, her son, she shook. Her son suffered a heart attack. I don't wish that on anybody. It could happen to any of us. I've seen healthy people get heart attacks. My heart goes out to her. Everyone was just counting him as the news went out. He was dead. He's not dead. He is probably in a coma trying to recover. It's going to be a long recovery. I hope he makes it through. He did a lot. He's done a lot of stuff, for Atlanta. He introduced a lot of artists, made a lot of people rich, and in turn made himself very rich, but, that's another story. But still, who wants to see somebody pass, Anyways, it's not like he was evil. He's definitely far from that. So, anyways. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Today, obviously, was an off day, but I'm going to drop another video, too, and then we'll start up tomorrow. Man, long summer. I mean, my wife's sister, she's young. My wife is in her early 30s, but her sister is only like 13 or 14. So she came to stay with us like last summer. And man, that was a lot. I'm gonna tell you, I know you don't like hearing my personal stuff, but that was tax. It was like, oh my gosh, every 2 seconds, can I have that? So, you try to like make their summer the best, so you try, but man, so she's going back to school. So it was like we're gone off back to New York to go back to school. So that's good because that was that was a lot, man. But that's where I was today, just dropping her off at the airport. So making, I had to make sure she got on the plane. So, anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.